Hey guys, thank y'all for joining. I'll be doing this video off camera. I hope you guys don't mind, you guys. We're gonna get into it. We have some text messages from Nolan Wells' phone. From Nolan's mom's phone, where she and Warren conversated during the time that Nolan was found. Nolan was said to be missing. Okay. Let me put the picture up of him so you guys will know who we're talking about. Warren is the funny looking one that looked like a damn bird. Okay. Right here on the side with the hat on over here. Okay, so this is Warren. This is Warren right here. So let me remove that. So let's go ahead and get into this piece here with Kim Zolziack, because I just showed you guys today where Kroy was seen with Kim Zolziak's boyfriend's wife, because he's dating her. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and pull that up so you guys can see that Kim and her boyfriend, married boyfriend, mind you, had something to say. So Kim Zolciak and Kyle Morawitz, who are dating, and he's married, said it reacts to after the camera catches Kroy getting cozy with Kyle's estranged wife. Okay, Jillian Green. So let's get into what they had to say. All right, this is Kim and her boyfriend.
I'm just worried about very worried about his little boy.
Right. Okay. Why do you guys think they got together? Like, do you think it's kind of weird? Do you think like they're doing it out of spite or like?
I don't think they're doing it out of spite.
Right.
I mean, I provided for Kroy for 10 years totally, so I'm sure he just wants another.
Okay.
Yeah, kept man.
All right. How'd you guys meet? Like,
we met through a friend.
Okay.
We didn't start dating for a few months until like kind of after that.
All right.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Big plans.
What do you guys like about each other? Anything you want to share?
He's
like
the funniest person I know, and
Right.
that's my favorite thing. Like the funniest person ever.
Okay.
And he loves my kids so much.
Yeah.
My kids love him.
So did Kroy. He even adopted your daughters because they damn daddies want in their life, right? And I hear that you got two different daddies, allegedly. But Kroy came in and took your two daughters, okay, Brielle and the other one, under his wing and adopted them, took care of them, used his football money on them. You ran through his money as well. And as soon as he became broke, that's when the problems came. So now you found and you're on to the next rich man, and it's going to be the same shit when his money get low. You're going to be running around doing the same shit you did to Kroy. So
I think that's super important.
Both your exes were seen making out yesterday. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I don't care. We don't care. They don't care. That's Kroy.
Slobbing the estranged wife down, getting all cozy with all that today. I don't know who was speaking. Somebody was apparently talking and filming. Got out. Everybody picked up. In there, they got a good camera. Zooming in, the dog just sitting there waiting on you, making out. That is. But Kim and her boyfriend, child, which is the husband of this lady right here that Kroy is dating, they said they don't care that Kroy is dating the wife. I think that's weird and nasty, but ill. All right, Kim says, "Oh, he loves my kids." Girl, so did Kroy. Get over it. Mess. Okay, Kim don't got nothing else going on, but y'all know she's with Big Papa, who was also married. Y'all know Big Papa passed away this year, so Kim is just, she's looking for the next rich man to take care of her and her kids. But let's move along. Let's get into these text messages I saw on Nicole Everything. She just posted not too long ago. We're gonna look at the messages from Warren from Nolan's mom, Christine Wells, where she had a conversation with Warren, who was telling her what was going on, the location, da 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 da. So let's go ahead and get into them. Said more text messages between Miss Christine and Warren. I just showed you guys who Warren was. Warren's done a few interviews now. You guys just saw pictures where I posted where they all went back. The boys went back to Horn Island and posted like a reef on the island. I said, this is some fake shit. it's a whole month or so after, here you guys come because y'all just really want people to think that y'all just really grieving Nolan, even though y'all didn't even go to the damn funeral. Warren's going to talk about it on here, but let's get into it. All right, so what right here in black is where Nolan's mom says, Warren, where is his car? So Warren responds here in blue by saying, at Jax's house. Okay, so she says, and where is that? Says that, can you send me the address where you guys launched? He says, yes, ma'am. She says, what time was the last time that you guys saw him, meaning Nolan? He says 3 p.m. Now that's kind of different. That's a different time than what he actually said in his interviews, because he said 3:30, 4 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, that's a little time there. So it said that Nolan's mom texts messages to Warren. Let's keep going. So after he says 3 o'clock, he puts the location here. Says at Fort Bayou Boat Ramp, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. Da 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 da. So she says, what was he wearing? And he responds by saying black shorts and sunglasses. She says, can you call Neva at DMR? And it gives the number. So then Warren responds by saying, on the boat with the Coast Guard now. Says that I will after. Yes, ma'am. So Christine, which is Nolan's mom, then came back and says, thank you so much. Says that we have to file a missing persons report. So one more time, tell me exactly where you saw him last. I'm sorry, I am asking you to repeat this, okay? So Warren then responds again by saying 3 p.m. West Tip, north side of Horn Island. Says, so then Christine, which is the mom, says that where did you guys launch from? So he puts the marking here, 14201 El Camino Real Road, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. So it puts the little thing there. He said that we launched the boats yesterday evening and left from there this morning. Okay. So let's go to the next one because it's another set of text messages. So she says, this is Christine in the black, says that Nolan's dad is at the house to pick up the key. All right, that was on July 5th at around 2:24 a.m. Wow. So Sunday, July the 5th at 1:02 p.m., she says, hey, Warren, what kind of sunglasses was Nolan wearing yesterday? He responds by saying, I'm pretty sure Ray-Bans, Msgs, Christine. So Sunday, July 5th at 5:15 p.m., Warren says to Miss Christine, say, hey, Mrs. Christine, just wanted to check in. Says that we went out this morning to look, and I've been on and off the phone with Jackson County Sheriff's Office today. Said if you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to reach out. So it looks like they've been having a back and forth conversation. She responds to him by saying, thank you. Warren then says that we are all praying for your family. Was it before something happened to Nolan or after? I don't know. Let's keep going. All right. So Miss Christine, which is Nolan's mom, says that we appreciate it. So she then asks, Sunday, July 5th at 8:35 p.m., what is the make and model of the boat that you guys were on? So Warren then responds by saying that Nolan went out on a 22 Triton offshore. He said that I was on a 24 Titan on the way out. He said that we were on separate boats. He said that I went back on the Triton, DMR, and the sheriff's office has all this information also. So then Monday, July the 6th at 1:37 p.m., Christine says, hey, Warren, can you collect any of Nolan's items left at Jack's house? Okay. Here in blue, well, let's go down. So here in blue is where he responds. Now, mind you, this was on July the 6th that she typed this to him. When she says, hey, Warren, can you collect any of Nolan's items left at Jack's house? He didn't say shit back to her from July 6th till July 20th. He didn't respond to her till July 20th at 8:51 a.m. That's a long time, right? Why did it take him so long to respond? Because before when she was talking to him, when she would type to him, he would respond right back. So I'm thinking that maybe he was kind of getting a little attitude by then, because y'all know they were feeling away once once Nolan's mom shared that picture of all of them on the boat, right, on her social media, which then put a face to all of the shit that was going on in this Nolan Wells case. People were like, who the fuck was he with? So she posted the picture of Nolan. Y'all remember the picture of Nolan sitting in the middle and the friends kind of sitting around him on the boat, where they had on the shades and they had on their swimming trunks. So I'm not sure if that's why he waited so long, because if you guys hear in the interviews, they are kind of speaking ill of Nolan's mom, saying that, you know, she's the reason why we're getting all this backlash and this hate from people because she posted that picture. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck it took him so long. All right, that looks like weeks, that he then responds to her after she's asking him, can you collect any of Nolan's items left at Jack's house? So I'm trying to figure out what else was left, because we know that his keys to his car was left at, I think they said, Wyatt's house. And we also know that the phone was said to be at Wyatt's house as well. But now I'm hearing that some of his stuff was at Jack's house. So his stuff sounds like it was spread all over the damn place. So let's read what Warren had to say. Warren says, good morning, Mrs. Christine. Said, I just wanted to let you know that my family and I have been praying for you and your family. Here you go with that shit again. Said, Nolan was one of my best friends since we were in 8th grade together. I think this was around the time that the funeral, you guys. This is why he's responding in this way, right? So he said that you and Mr. Elmore, which is the father, raised one of the best men I've ever met. Says that I wish I could be there today. Yeah, it's for the funeral. That's why he said that. But I would never want to take the attention off of your family and Nolan and be a distraction. He says that thank you for being the best parents that Nolan could have. So it ends there. So that's the conversation from July 4th all the way up to July 20th via text message with Warren and Nolan's mom, Miss Christine. I don't understand why it took him so fucking long. You saw all the other messages. Why you waited, making her wait? She's trying to find out what the fuck is wrong with her son's belongings. Where's his son belongs? She want all his stuff. You know, she don't have her son. The least you guys can do is give her the fucking belongings. And I hear that it took so long to get the damn phone. We get ready to hear from Javon'S mom here soon, because I got the video where she cleared up some things where they tried to lie on her and her son. So we're going to get into that too, because she's going to break it down of what happened with that. But shout out again to Nicole, everything, for those text messages. All right, so let's get into this Edward Patiz, the guy who represented Trump in his case and lost. And now he is said to be representing the guys who were with Nolan Wells on the island, Warren and all his friends. Warren Jacks, let's go ahead and pull this up. He is sending out this message to Nancy Grace, and he's also referencing, let's go ahead and pull it up so y'all can see with me. Because this bitch, he can't even practice law in Mississippi. I told y'all that yesterday when we talked about it. He can't even practice law in Mississippi. His license do not allow him to, unless he's practicing under a licensed attorney who is allowed to practice in Mississippi. Okay, so I'm not sure how he's going to be representing these guys if he's not allowed. But let's get into it. Edward Andrew Patiz, who is the attorney for the guys there in Mississippi. He says, Dear Nancy Grace, this is letter number 4. Our completely innocent friends Warren Hudson, Jack Spatello, and Morgan Seymour have long since turned in their phones to law enforcement for examination. I bet they did. Said that they were not compelled to do so by a warrant or any other court order. Totally voluntarily. He said that this is the behavior of people who have something to hide. He's asking the question. He said the same cannot be said for Nolan's phone. August 17th and still unexamined. Says that July 4th is well in the rearview mirror, month and a half. He says that that's an odd contrast, isn't it? Well, it's an odd contrast that y'all motherfuckers ain't sent over his throat and his other insides that was supposed to have been sent whenever they had the second autopsy. So it's really a trade for a trade. Bitch, if you guys want his phone, then send over the rest of the shit for his second autopsy. Right? And then y'all gonna send a bullshit letter saying send his phone so y'all can go through it by yourself. And thankfully, Ben Crump and his team said, bitch, no, we're not about to send Nolan's phone without the joint examination, which is what we originally agreed to. So don't be trying to pull no fast one and no switcheroo bullshit, trying to say send the phone on your own and y'all ask to stay back and we're gonna go through it. Ben Crump said, hell no, the fuck y'all won't. What we will do is do a joint examination of this phone. Okay, so he said that's an odd contrast, isn't it? He says that I thought the goal was to get answers. Maybe you've been asking the wrong folk for answers. Ed and Tyler, Taylor and Cox Law Firm, Sarah J. Fields, Brandon Tatum. Y'all know who Brandon Tatum is, Race Batum Tatum. Not even sure why his damn name is on it. He ain't even a fucking police officer anymore. He is a social media influencer. This nigga left the police department, or probably was fired, left the police department to be a social media influencer. So go off, sir. All right, so that's the attorney representing them in the defamation case because they think everybody lying on them, but whatever. Moving right along, let's get into some news I found out, honey. While we're talking about it. Okay, this ain't gonna be a long video. Yeah, send the body parts. The fuck, what are we in? This is the 18th of August. Nolan passed away July the 4th. We still have not sent this boy throat and insides in for the second autopsy to be completed. But y'all talking about y'all ain't giving out no information according to the DA. Bitch, we didn't ask for it yet. We asked for you guys to send the motherfucking throat. I'm mad now. You got me cussing here today. Send the throat and the inside so they can finish the second part of the autopsy. And you ain't got to tell us a damn thing because the autopsy is going to tell us everything we need to damn know. But you refuse to do that. But y'all are pressing them for Nolan's phone. Why is that? And then you want them to send it by itself. If that don't sound suspicious, I don't know what it is. All right, so this person on my screen is Bart's mother. Let me tell y'all the connection that she has. All these boys have people in high places I'm seeing. All of these boys have doctors, lawyers, attorneys, judges, and all of that who have direct connections to certain people who's investigating this case. And I'm getting ready to expose that. Beth Edmondson is Bart Edmondson's mother, okay? And you guys know that Bart Edmondson's dad is a doctor, okay? So let's get into it, of course. Location is Ocean Springs. Now, her service is from July 14th of 2021, and her ending service, they have an ending date here for June the 30th of 2027. So let's get into it. Let's put her face. Yeah, we're doing faces today, okay? So let's get into who she is and what her position is, okay? So Elizabeth Beth Edmonston serves on the Mississippi State Board of Health and is from Ocean Springs. They say that she is also the mother of Bart Edmonston Jr., the one we ain't heard from when we done heard damn it Bart on the video, but we ain't heard from him or seen him. And it's alleged that he is out of the country. That's alleged. All right. That's what I've been seeing on social media. Said that Nolan Wells' former Ocean Spring High School football teammate who has been publicly connected to the events surrounding the Horn Island trip. Now, originally they said that Bart wasn't even in town during that weekend, but then we heard that Bart literally was on the fucking boat and on the island during that weekend, July 4th weekend, that Nolan Wells was found unalive. So you can't be in two places at one time. Not sure why you were lying about your location, but now we see that your mom is a part of and that she serves on the Mississippi State Board of Health. Let's keep going. Nolan's mother, check this out. Christine Wells Wansley is a family nurse practitioner. Said that after she began publicly demanding answers about her son's death, an anonymous complaint was filed against her with the Mississippi Board of Nursing, triggering an investigation. Could that have been little Miss Beth Edmonston? Or could she have known about it? We're just saying hypothetically. We're not blaming her. We're just saying hypothetically, right? Because her son's name was kind of thrown around and videos were out there with damn it, Bart, right? It says that the matter was subsequently closed. Now, it says that to be clear, the Mississippi State Board of Health and Mississippi Board of Nursing are separate entities. It says that I have found no evidence that Beth Edmondson filed a complaint, participated in the investigation, or contacted the nursing board or influenced its decisions, but she is on the board, so I would think that she would know that said complaints are being filed, correct? See how they're so connected there in Ocean Springs? Everyone is so connected, doctors, and that's great. I'm glad y'all went to school and got all of your credentials and you guys are doctors, lawyers, and judges and all of that. Yes, and I'm happy for that, right? But I do feel like it is a conflict of interest in this case. I do feel like they are friends with people who are doing this case. are handling this case with Nolan Wells, and I feel like this case should be sent to another state or city because I don't trust what's going on. All right, I didn't trust it when they were doing the autopsy in terms of all the mess that we found. But let's get into some new developments with the Nolan case. Somebody asked me, what's today? What's up, Stu? Thanks for being here, love. Um, let's get into it because there is a new development. You guys know tomorrow, while we're talking about cases, Carmelo Anthony will be in court tomorrow. Okay, you guys already know that we talked about it. The first case that he will be in court for, his attorneys, which he now has 6, okay, civil rights attorneys and other attorneys that will be working with him on this case. They will be doing a recusal case tomorrow to recuse Judge Roach, the same judge who sentenced him to the 35 years. Okay, so we're going to see how that turns out. And then the 20th will be the case for him to file to have a new case in this trial, because there's a lot of inconsistencies here. All right, there's a lot of shit that Judge Roach was doing he wasn't supposed to do. Okay, but so we're going to wait to see what happens with that. But let's go ahead and get into the new developments here that I found. So the DA issued statements regarding release of information in Nolan Wells case. All right. So we know about her. This is Angel Myers McElrath. Okay. So it said the Jackson County attorney Angel Myers McElrath released a statement Tuesday afternoon following public criticism of the DA's office in investigation in the Nolan Wells case. In the statement, she addresses an alleged lack of transparency from her office and the timing of the release of information of the case. It says, I'm not about to read all this shit, but what we will do is play the video. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see.
Before community members gather for what would have been Nolan Wells' 19th birthday, the Jackson County District Attorney speaking out over public criticism. Angel Myers McElrath releasing a statement today addressing an alleged lack of transparency from her office in the investigation of the Nolan Wells case, saying in part, quote, public commentary does not make the speaker transparent, just like exercising restraint consistent with the law does not make the process corrupt. McElrath again stressing that her office will present the grand jury with a thorough, complete, and fair investigation into the death of Nolan Wells. You can read her full statement on our website, WLOX.com.
Okay, so let's get back. She did a long-ass statement. Let's see. I can read real good. Let's get into it. All right. I wasn't going to read it, but now I'm interested to see what the hell she has to say. Now, as district attorney, I do not have the same freedom to share information publicly that private individuals may have. For example, I do not have the freedom to release letters that I've sent in this investigation, discuss witness cooperation, or the testing of evidence. I do not have the freedom to identify what information is verified and what information is false. I do not have the freedom to publicly adopt a narrative and choose one fact over another, nor do I control the information released by private individuals who are part of the investigative team. I cannot control whether private individuals release letters that they have sent to me, just as I cannot prevent them from releasing letters that I've sent to them. I cannot control which facts or bits of information are shared or whether that information is being shared in context, twist, or misconstrued. Public commentary does not make the speaker transparent, just like exercise and restraint consistent with the law does not make the process corrupt. The fact that something is said does not necessarily mean it's actually true. Girl. Prosecutors are held to the highest ethical standards under the law, as we should be. The people that we serve deserve no less. She says that I understand that a void is perceived when some are speaking publicly about a matter while others do not. She goes on to say that I would be stepping outside the bounds of the law if I were to fill that void and share information publicly. With all of the public pressure being placed on my office, filling the void would only serve to get pressure off of me. Nolan deserves better. There is no pressure that can be placed on me and no force that is greater than the weight of the oath that I took and my responsibility to the people that I serve. Oh, now you want to do your job. Gotcha. Said that my obligation and commitment is to present the grand jury with all the evidence collected in this case in order for them to reach a decision based on a thorough investigation, complete evidence presentation, the actual truth, and an understanding of the law. I am obligated to do so in keeping with the law and the rules of the court. This is the DA speaking, the lady I just showed you guys. Now, on July 23rd of 2026, I released a recorded statement explaining the process and what the people of Jackson County should expect in this matter. There is nothing more to be shared at this time. I caution the public about assigning trustworthiness to things that they read and see online. I also ask that rather than those individuals demanding that I step aside the bounds of the law and make public statements, we all step back, allow the process to work, and allow us to do the job that we were elected to do. And I hear that you ain't going to be elected next year from what I've seen on several publications. They're going to get your ass out of office after this damn case. And I'm all here for, I wish I could vote shit. It said that I stand firmly on the rule of law and my ethical obligations. This is what the people of Jackson County elected me to do. Yeah, for this term. So that I will present the grand jury with a thorough, complete, and fair investigation into the death of Nolan Wells. Okay. Jackson County District Attorney Angel Myers McAlrath. Okay. So that's what she wrote. Let's go back up so y'all can see this is her. Okay. She looked crooked. She looked crooked. Yeah, girl. You look a little crooked to me. I'm sorry. So you guys see here, Nolan Wells death investigation. Public commentary does not. That's her saying that. That's her quote there. Okay, so we ain't gonna read that again. Tuesday's statement follows the release of an earlier video statement from the DA's office on July 23rd. The body of 18-year-old Nolan Xavier Wells was found in the water just off Horn Island on the morning of July 6th. I heard it was on the banks, so they're saying in the water. I'm not hearing that it was on the water. I heard it was on the side of the banks. That's not in the water. Okay. It's near the water, but not in the water. Said that he was reported missing the night of July 4th after he didn't return from a boating trip with friends. In the days of Nolan's death, it said that his family hired attorney Ben Crump, whose team is conducting an independent investigation after they say contradictions in the case and lack of information from investigators concern them. Results from an independent autopsy commissioned by the family were announced on July 22nd, ruling that Nolan's cause of and manner of death were undetermined pending investigation. The original autopsy conducted by the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office is now complete, but its findings and all other evidence in the case will be sealed until a grand jury is able to review them.
What if your search is on?
I'm not trusting it, but now, according to the Jackson County Sheriff's Office, the investigation is active and ongoing. Wells' 19th birthday would have been Wednesday. Tomorrow. His birthday is tomorrow. The same day. Ain't that something? So Nolan's birthday is tomorrow, the same day that Carmelo Anthony goes to court. Wow. Wells' 19th birthday would have been Wednesday, August the 19th. So tomorrow, you guys, please keep Nolan's mom in prayer. You know, this is going to be a hard time for her to celebrate her son's birthday, and he is no longer here. So if you guys know how to pray, just say a little prayer that God will strengthen her heart to get through the day and that it doesn't be too hard for her. She's already, grieving the loss of her son. So to then have something as, celebratory as his birthday, and he's not here to celebrate it, that has to be very hard for her. So I know she's probably going through it right now, just thinking about what's going to be happening tomorrow. So they'll probably have a balloon release or something tomorrow. I'm not sure. The community will gather for a prayer rally at 7 p.m. at Greater St. John AME Church, located at 551 Division Street in Biloxi. Doors open at 6:30. The event is open to the public, but space is limited according to organizers. So if you guys are in the Biloxi or Mississippi area and you want to go to this gathering, I just told you guys the location. Again, that is at Greater St. John's AME Church, located at 551 Division Street in Biloxi, Mississippi. It will start at 7 p.m. It's a prayer rally, okay? And they're going to be doing that on August the 19th, which is Nolan's birthday, okay? So that is it, and that is all on that update. Let's move along. So last piece, and then we're going to let you guys go because this is a pop-in. Now, I ran across this video where Javon is a little African American light skinned guy who did the interview with TMZ. He's said to be Nolan's friend. He does have a twin brother I saw as well. He did attend the funeral for Nolan. But let's get into it. He was on Horn Island. He is the guy who said that he went to break up a fight for like 15 minutes or so. He came back and Nolan's boat was gone and he didn't see Nolan anymore. So Javon's mother has broken her silence, and let's get into what she had to say, because baby, she is going off too. Let's go. Oh, let's share. I'm sorry. Let's share so y'all can hear it. This is our last and final topic. All right, so Javon's mom, let's go.
To his house, which that boat had never even been in the water. Wyatt did. I never even really talked to Warren. The whole time I was in the house, I spoke with Wyatt. Wyatt is the one who had the phone that supposedly was in his truck or whoever. But Wyatt is who I talked to. I never talked to Warren. I'm not sure why Warren is doing that. But I turned the camera around directly on Wyatt and told my sister. Outside somewhere. They said it was in the truck. I'm not sure where it was at. It took them at least 15 minutes to bring me the phone. By this time, the boys will start, because Wyatt started getting jazzy at the mouth. So my son, Jalen, was like, hey, you better watch your tone. Like, don't get smart, my mama.
Right.
Because we trying to see what Nolan, because we trying to figure out why y'all seen y'all ass up in here chilling and Nolan missing.
Right.
So that's when I asked again, where's the phone? She's gone. That's when he told me she was going to get it. I said, oh, she must have to go back to Horn Island truck outside. Now, mind you, we had to pass all the cars to walk in the house. It's just it's a bunch of lies. I don't feel the need to, like I said, when they go to mentioning Javon, I'm going to say and stand up behind mine every single time. As far as me and that nudge and shit, I don't feel the need to explain anything to any of y'all.
So we're going to hear it one more time.
And they sent me to his house, which that boat had never even been in the water. Wyatt did.
So they're saying that she was sent to Wyatt's house, and Wyatt's boat don't even appear to have ever been in the water. So I know they said that Wyatt's boat was out on the water. So I'm not, probably because they had somebody come and clean the boat. So now that makes sense, right? She said the boat don't even appear that it had ever been on the water. I told you guys at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning that they said that somebody has seen out there at the judge's house Wyatt's boat being cleaned. Didn't I tell y'all that, by like a professional cleaning service or something? So this is Javon's mom who went over to Wyatt's house in order to get Nolan's phone. And she's saying it took them about 15-20 minutes or so to go outside and get the damn phone. She said she thought they walked back to damn Horn Island to get the motherfucking phone. Let's keep going.
Never even really talked to Warren. The whole time I was in the house, I spoke with Wyatt. Wyatt is the one who had the phone that supposedly was in his truck or whoever. But Wyatt is who I talked to. I never talked to Warren. I'm not sure why Warren is doing that. But I turned the camera around directly on Wyatt and told my sister. Outside somewhere. They said it was in the truck. I'm not sure where it was at. It took them at least 15 minutes to bring me the phone. By this time, the boys will start, because Wyatt started getting jazzy at the mouth. So my son, Jalen, was like, hey, you better watch your tone. Like, don't get smart, my mama.
Right.
Because we trying to see what Nolan, because we trying to figure out why y'all seen y'all ass up in here chilling and Nolan missing. So that's when I asked again, where's the phone? She's gone. That's when he told me she was going to get it. I said, oh, she must have to go back to Horn Island truck outside. Now, mind you, we had to pass all the cars to walk in the house. It's just it's a bunch of lies. I don't feel the need to, like I said, when they go to mentioning Javon, I'm going to say and stand up behind mine every single time. As far as me and that nudge and shit, I don't feel the need to explain anything to any of y'all.
So y'all heard it right there. All right, let me go back to my, let me go back here because I need to address something. All right, so what is this? Fast01 said that where are the text messages from? Nolan said that why do you post clickbait titles? First and foremost, okay, the messages are from Nolan's mother's texting Warren, okay? Thank you for being here. But I already showed the messages and we read them and went through those, okay? You're welcome to go back and do the replay. Again, thank you for being here, but I'm not sure why you are, is there a problem? Because I'm really trying to be nice tonight. I'm really trying to be nice. And you're welcome to respond. Okay, we have your message up here. It's really not clickbait. If you guys were here and you guys read the messages that I read, then you guys saw the messages. And I put them on my screen and I show them as I do all of my receipts whenever I read from them. Okay, so that you guys would know where they came from. It's definitely not clickbait. I don't do clickbait over here at all. Okay, you are welcome to respond if you're still here. And please make it cute because we do read down and I will drag an ass tonight. What time is 8:31? Yes, let me know. if you're still here, if you still, thank you. I've never seen you here before. Thank you for being here to get my tea. But you're welcome to go back and do the replay because it's there on the video. Okay, I'm not gonna be going back and doing no shit over tonight because I'm about to end my video. But thank you for stopping by, paparazzi. Damn. Let me read some more comments, okay? Because baby, listen. I had a long day today too. Please do not do that tonight. So the caramel don't argue with them coming over here to start. Oh, it's not an argument because y'all know I cuss you out and keep it moving and not feel no way about it. And go downstairs and get in my California King and sleep like I ain't never slept before. And might drool tonight too, just to let you know, bitch, I slept well. Let's see. Said that if these so-called friends are so innocent, why all this cover up? Right. And why are you not cooperating? Why it take you so damn long to respond to Nolan's mom? From July 6th all the way to July 20th? I know you saw them text messages because you know those young boys, they stay on the damn phone. So you felt a buzz or something come through when that boy's mama texted you back because you were hitting her back every time she texted you before. So it's weird to me that you wait until July 20th after she texted your ass from July the 6th and she didn't hear back from you. Like, come on now. I said, you know I ain't lying. Said, y'all know I ain't. Come on now. Shout out to a student in the house. Y'all check her out. She is a content creator, okay? Says, if you are offended by the thumbnail, then why the hell would you click on the video? As you can see, skin folks. I mean, it's so, go back. I put the messages up there. I don't do clickbait shit. I mean, I show receipts every time I get on here. I don't just get on here talking. What I'm reading from, you guys see what I'm reading from, right? And we do it every time. So I'm sorry you new here. But yeah, okay. Sorry you flew here, but I ain't new here. Say a Stoop says that because they were not friends, said that they were haters, said that I'm mad because he didn't want to be their friend no more. Right. We covered that the other day. He was ready to cut their asses off, and obviously they felt a way about it. So hey, that's how it be, girl. When you don't want to fool with nobody, you want to cut their asses off. They want to get to acting crazy. Officer Tatum, I call him Race Batum Tatum, child, because he is a hot ass mess out here, still calling himself officer. Nigga ain't been an officer for over 5 or 6 years, and probably want a good one at that. He looked like he got his ass beat on every call. Let's see. Truth says that she showed the text. Yeah, I mean, I always show my receipts. Stop it, okay? We don't do no damn clickbait. Okay, I said text message. Let me put it up just so y'all can see. Text messages released. I didn't say that it was released from his phone. I put his picture up because that's who we talking about. Hello? I never said that Nolan's. You see their text messages released. It's a phone showing text messages with a white hand because Warren was texting his mother. I mean, damn. Is this remedial? Put your helmet on and come back, sir, okay? I mean, my God, put on your helmet and come back. I don't do spectrum read shit. I don't argue with people on the spectrum. Like, get your shit together and come on back. Put your helmet on and come back, baby. Rose said that God, please recuse the judge. Please, Lord, okay? I'm praying hard for Nolan Wells' case and also for Carmelo tomorrow because that's a very important thing. We do not need that judge still on the bench because he obviously ain't doing what he need to do. Said, dang, girl, you be working. I try to be on it. I told y'all with these cases, I try to keep up with what's going on. Any new developments, I'll be trying to get it out to you guys so y'all know what's going on. Said it just that so-called lawyer is an orange-faced demon friend. Yeah, he ain't. I told y'all he's not even allowed to practice law in Mississippi. So I don't know what the hell he doing out all these scare tactics and going after everybody, trying to scare people. I ain't thinking about him, child. Don't send no shit over here though. So apparently the grandfather was on that island as well. Said that I saw it earlier. I'm not surprised. It's a lot of covering up with this case. A lot of covering up. Buff God TV says that Cameron, you working hard. Oh yeah, I be on it, baby. I be on it. I've been all over the place today. So they are crooked. Everybody on the island is crooked. That's my personal thoughts and my personal opinion. Okay. Yeah. Rose says that I have never heard of someone being buried without their throat. Right. They just want to do a thorough investigation. That's not uncommon for people wanting to do their own autopsies and investigations if they don't trust. It's always good to get a second opinion. Shit, it's like going to the doctor. Your doctor tell you one thing. Oh, you need surgery. You go to another doctor. They say you don't need surgery. Just take this pill and you'll be all right. I mean, you're probably gonna take the pill instead of going through surgery if you don't need to take it. And it's no different in investigation. If somebody's saying one thing and you don't really trust it, or you feel a certain way about it, it's not uncommon for them to do a second autopsy. So I'm not sure why they want to withhold body parts that is needed in order to conclude the autopsy. It's just stupid. And Dretta Wiggins says that he doesn't appear sad. None of them said that he does not show any and don't. Said that he does not appear sorry. Said that I've been following this detail by detail. Said that just this was my own. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. You gotta follow it, man. These people they be doing too much of the switcheroos for me. I can't. So Andretta also goes on to say that said that are these actual messages between the two of them, because he sure don't act like that. Said that Thor needs interviews. Said that he's sure not talking nice on those interviews. Right. That's Warren. Warren, the guy that I showed you guys. Let me put his picture back up here. That's Warren. This guy right here who was talking in text message to Nolan's mom all the way up until they had the funeral, okay, the day of, because he explained to her that he didn't want to be there because he didn't want to take the attention away from Nolan's day. But my thing is, how are you doing that if you're his friends? You've been his friend since 8th grade. You said Nolan was like a brother. You said it in every interview. So this is a moment you can't get back, right? It's like missing somebody's wedding. You can't get that back. You don't go back and say, oh, get married again. I missed the wedding. No, this is his funeral. This is him being laid to rest. This is a service that's, talking about Nolan, showing his, all of his friends are there. Why not go and show your face and hug his mom and dad and show your love for them? The same love that you said that you had in the text message. You said you loved them. You're praying for them. My thing is you should have been there. Nothing should have stopped you from being there for your friend. I don't give a damn what nobody say. If something happened to my friend, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. Security was there. Police was there. So what are y'all afraid of? Only guilty people act like that. I'm sorry. And I know people say, oh, don't be, saying that these guys did something, Buff God TV says that I've started getting anxiety now whenever I'm the only person of color in a room. Yeah, it will make you feel that way. And we shouldn't feel that way. Racism is never going to completely be gone away, but it's sad when you can't hang out with your friends of another color, especially now, since it's really raised a lot of anxiety in a lot of people, where you don't want to be the only black person in a room with a bunch of, races of another color. You kind of want to look around and see your own so that you can feel safe, or, it's sad to feel that way. And now I'm seeing a lot of videos like on TikTok and other places where you see like one black guy with a lot of white friends. I saw one the other day and somebody walked up to the black guy and was like, dude, you okay? He was looking like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, why wouldn't I be okay? But like I said, this Nolan Wells case definitely has an awareness on our people now. Like, damn, it's just, is it safe, or is it, especially in Mississippi, we've heard about about 4 or 5 deaths now after Nolan Wells' body was found. Somebody was found hung and another person was found unalive. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot. I said I never want to go to Mississippi. Fuck that. A student says that they have no love for that boy and they need to stop pretending because they don't know what love is. Ooh, you better say it. Should I keep saying people use that my friend word too loosely? Right. Friend, honey. Friend. All right, so let's get one more, then we're going to get out of here. So the Warren looks like he has lost a good 20 pounds. He does. He lost a lot of pounds. He lost a lot of weight. That last interview he did, I said, why is his face sinking in like that? But then I read to you guys where his mom said that she wanted people to leave him alone because her son Warren, she's never seen him that way before, that he's kind of going through it. She kind of, and I'll have to pull it up later. I don't feel like it tonight. But for those of you that was here whenever I covered it, where his mom was saying, his mom, that Warren, that he's been really going through it here lately. She's never seen him like that before. And he's kind of not himself right now and all of that. So it's something going on with him, because only guilty people act that way. If I ain't did shit, I'm going to sleep well. Right? I'm going to eat. I'm going to sleep. All the things that I've been doing. I'm not going to be around here dropping weight, stressed out. Like, why? Why are you feeling like this? Why are you not yourself since Nolan died? Before that, you were winning championships, playing tennis. And now you can't even come out of the house saying that your head is constantly on a swivel because you think somebody going to jump you and beat you up. Like, why would they want to do that? If you're Nolan's friend since y'all were in 8th grade and he's like a brother to you, I wouldn't see why somebody would want to do that unless they felt that, that she was on some bullshit. I don't know. But she says that his demons are eating his soul alive and he won't rest until he tells the truth about it. You know what? And Nolan's spirit is probably visiting him every fucking night. Every time he closes his eyes, every time he get by himself, Nolan's face is probably like right in his face. Like his spirit probably keep visiting him, right? Because usually when a person die under weird circumstances, their spirit don't rest until, you know, maybe they get justice or something happens to where, you know, the person or justice is found in the situation. I'm gonna say it that way. But in this, the way Nolan died and nobody knows answers and nobody really wants to cooperate, I feel like all of those boys are going through it. But I really feel like Warren must have seen something or may know the person that did it, and he's probably holding on to a secret, and it's eating him alive. It's eating him alive. That's what I feel. I'm not saying he did it. I'm saying he might know somebody that did something to him, or he might know what happened to Nolan, and he's not saying anything to cover for a buddy because they've all, you know, probably when they all went to Wyatt's house to sit over there all damn day, probably to get their stories together and say, hey, we're not going to ever talk about this, and nobody talks about this or else. I'm just saying hypothetically, maybe, possibly, allegedly. Okay, let's put all those words on it. But hey, it just gives weird vibes for me. Where is our person that was here earlier asking me about the clickbait? Is he not going to respond? I was waiting. That's why I'm still here. I didn't want to end my live without allowing you to respond, but hey, I guess not. Maybe you don't care no more. I guess I don't either, but let's get out of here, okay? Hopefully you guys will have a wonderful night, because I sure will. All right. Usually when people want to come in and troll, think they're reading me down. Hey, it is what it is. What you want to know, let me know. You said I told you that was Officer Tater Tot. He got the hell out of here though, didn't he? He got the hell all the way up out of here, old chunky bastard. Get your ass out of here. Because I can cuss you out real good tonight before I go to bed and not think nothing about it. Okay, old funky bastard. But anyway, let's get out of here, guys. Thank you, Maz, True TV Podcast, Rose Armstead, Tiffany Thomas. Thank you so much. Thank you, Astute, for stopping by tonight, and all other content creators. Of course, my Caramellians. Y'all know I love y'all down. See you guys in the morning for Car Chronicles. Please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when we go live. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the show. Okay, some of y'all, my person that left early, yeah, I'm gonna stay on your ass because you done pissed me off tonight. All right, guys, love you guys down. Check us out on the Camera Rail and all publications, and also don't forget to check us out on our backup channel, Rails World. Okay, don't forget to tap on that like button and hype up this video as well. Until the next video, bye.